Live. We are live, and I don't have a cup of tea, but I do have a hot chocolate. Welcome. I suppose we've got to wait for people to actually join first and get the notifications before I start bothering to talk. But if you are here already, welcome. Thank you so much for joining me. Fingers crossed, people will come and join me. This is the awkward moment. Come on, kick that stream in. There we go. Whoa, that was a bit slow to kick in. Welcome. If you have just joined me, welcome to the stream. Hello. We've just got a Sunday. Dobre wieczór. We're just chilling on a Sunday night. It is just gone 7 o'clock in Poland and most of Europe. It's just gone 6 o'clock PM here in the UK, and I've got my drink like a proper Englishman, and with my finger up. Hi, Gareth. Hello, mate. Gareth, looking like a Hull KR in the league final. Let's not bother talking about Union at the moment, because that's a mess. God, Squizzy, mate, go back to bed. I literally didn't think any Aussies would be on at this time. Hello, 78 AKD. Hello, welcome. 24 of you. We're just hoping lots of people come on and just get yourself a drink, whether that's alcoholic or non-alcoholic. And we're just here for a chat. So make sure, what we're going to do, the way we do this is I obviously go on how my recent time has been and any plans going forward, and then question and answers from you guys. Hi, Robert. Oh, mate. Gareth, I don't miss refereeing. Played bowls this morning instead. Not that Aussies know. Not that Polish people know what bowls is, but hello, Eachard, something like that. Hello, Mateusz Piotrowski. Hello. Okay, hopefully we get some more people in. The problem is, YouTube sometimes doesn't let you know when someone you subscribe to. It doesn't always let you know when they're doing a live stream and things. So we will see how that goes and who gets the notification and whatnot. Hello, Kian. How are you, buddy? Yeah, it's been a while. I haven't done many live streams recently because I've just been so busy. It's been ridiculous how busy. And I just thought, right, it's Sunday, time to relax. Let's see who's around. Let's get having a chat with people and actually interacting with you guys. And I've been so used to interacting with all of my subscribers over the last few years, and I think I've neglected a little bit. So I do apologise. Gareth, it is pissing it down here as well, mate. I think it's raining here. Awesome, Squizzy. But it is very bloody, mate. You say you've just finished a few drinks. If you're in Brisbane, buddy, hang on. What time is it in Brisbane? I don't even know if I've got it on my clocks anymore. Brisbane is 3 o'clock in the morning, mate. It's a Sunday. It's a school night. Jesus. Good evening, Evelina. Cześć. But welcome, everyone. I said we'll wait a few minutes. Wait till 10 past, and then we'll get the stream properly going, and then hopefully people will start joining a little bit more. So we've got people. We've obviously got English people. We've clearly got an Aussie. We've got Polish people. You can see the Polish people by the names, obviously. And they sometimes speak Polish. But welcome to the channel. Has everyone watched my 2 videos from Poznan? very interesting place. Very nice place. Very clean. But that's obviously that's okay. Chomiko or Homiko. That is okay. You can be drunk if you like. I'm on the hot chocolate, so I'm a bit softer. I've had 2 beers just now, so that's fine. I've not had anything. So, well, I don't know why the chat's not showing up. Why is the chat not showing up? Oh, I know. Because there is no chat. Hang on. Oh. For some reason, I don't have a chat screen, so give me a second. It's nice for you to be able to see which everyone's saying. Chat. Where is it? Where is the... Where's the chat window? Chat box. Sorry, give me 2 seconds, everyone. Chat box. No, I want that over there. Go. There you go. Blair, what the hell is Blair doing on at this time? Blair, go to bed, mate. Donut, no, mate. So the problem is, Kian, last 2 times now where I've done a live watch along with Sydney games or whatever. For some reason now, if I have Discord open at the same time as streaming, then my camera freezes and I'm like, oh my God, it's a nightmare. Really frustrating because you kind of get up early to watch AFL, for example, and it's very irritating. That's all I'm going to say. So I don't know why my live watch-alongs have been a bit dodgy. So it's been a bit annoying and therefore more hesitant to do them. Rob is my spirit animal for any techs. That doesn't make any sense. That doesn't make any sense, Jamiko. I'm confused. I'm so confused about what you're going on about. Anyway, Vieswov, hello, good evening. From Lower Silesia. Silesia? I always say Silesia, but it's Silesia. Okay. Well, good evening, everyone, and welcome to the stream. Oh, God, that's not good, Blair. Sorry to hear that, buddy. Not what you want. Not what you want at all. What do you... Kian says, what do you think, Rob, by the way, of renaming of Twickenham to Allianz Stadium? I didn't know it was going to be renamed to Allianz Stadium, but what do I think? It's a tricky one because... places need money. Stadiums need money and things, don't they, to run? So that's straight away an important thing, right? Now, I know Southampton, for example, my football team, the owners have said they will not change St. Mary's to a kind of an advertising brand. It's difficult because with something like Twickenham, which is an old stadium, actually, will people even call it the Allianz Stadium or whatever? They probably wouldn't. People will still call it Twickenham. So if you can bring, it's mixed. I think it's mixed feelings. If you can bring the money in, then great. And as long as if it's put to good use, but actually, I don't know. They want to add standing areas to the MCG, do they? See, I don't know what's the point? What's the point? Because there's no point what's the point of adding standing areas to the MCG when, with all due respect, you have cricket played there and you have AFL played there. Now, do you need, because actually there isn't the chanting, there isn't the singing, so I don't think you need people standing. I get it maybe to get more people in, but actually AFL's a fairly long game and cricket's a long game. So who the hell wants to stand for all that time? Don't think so. That doesn't make sense. Yeah, that doesn't make sense at all. No. Okay, well, we got like 30 odd people in here, so thank you so much for joining me so far. Right. Um, Jan Bednarak. Jan Bednarak. We're not doing very well this season, so that probably tells you enough. Okay, right. All right, okay. So let's talk about what we've been doing and what is to come. That is the big thing. That's what we always start off with when we do these live streams. So what have I been up to? Obviously, I got back from Poznan. Oh, Lena's in the background. I got back from Poznan, not this Friday, just gone, but the Friday before. And obviously, I've chucked out the two vlogs that I've already done on the vlog channel. So please do make sure you actually go onto that channel. Next week is my stadium tour of the Poznan Stadium, which decent stadium, very decent stadium, very much improved by the Euros. So I've got them. I'm lacking at the moment. I'm lacking translations of Polish cabarets and comedies. I am really lacking them. I've got my 3 translators, but I think all 3 of them all have been a bit busy at the same time, so haven't been able to help. So I've got some informative videos to come. So in terms of videos, Rafal, no, it is definitely not my first live stream. I've done quite a lot, just not recently because of how busy I've been. Hi, Gordian. Lackey. Hang on. I watch your videos with comments about Poland, but from time to time I come across these streams about sport, but I don't know exactly what sport it is and what the rules are. Normally, well, the 2 sports that I'm doing videos on normally is AFL, Aussie Rules, and NRL, which is Rugby League. Go back and watch them. There is literally playlists of my videos or whatever, or on sports or whatnot. So check them out. So yeah, videos coming out at the moment. Obviously, the NRL season. There'll be one more video for this week coming, and that'll obviously be yeah. I'm losing tracks. I'm reading comments at the same time. What am I saying? What was I saying? Instead, there's going to be some informative videos. Basically, basically, I'm lacking translated videos at the moment. Trebun, I'm eager to help with cabarets. A link to Google Drive film video will be sufficient sent on your email. Yes. I do have someone who sent a bit of a TV show, which I've got to watch, actually. So, yes. Yeah. Well, Gareth, the problem is I did a lot on rugby when I started, and obviously same as all of the videos, same as Australia, well, same as AFL, then same as Australia. Hello, Yoluska. Hello. Same as everything that I've filmed about, there becomes a time when there's less videos to film and react to, or whatever, or vlog at, and also then you then have to move on. So, we started with rugby, then we went a little bit of rugby league, then we went AFL, then Australia, now Poland, and so you have to be moving. But it's quite cool because look, I've got Polish people, Australian people, English people, all different people that sort of watch and join in. It's brilliant. Jrudwo says, I'd love to see you react to Smile Breakfast Day sketch where one person spits egg on other intrigued. I'd be happy to translate it for you. That would be perfect. That would be awesome. If you know how to do it, and I said maybe you've got a Google Drive, or send me an Instagram. That's normally the easiest way, because what I normally do is I check the video is okay from copyright, and then I say to whoever's translating for me, yeah, that's all good. And then they translate. They normally upload to their YouTube, and then I watch it from there. So that's normally what I do. But yeah, if I've got more people translating, it's incredibly kind and it massively helps me out. So yeah, that would be awesome. Kian, also Rob, I don't know if you kept up with union side of things, but Sam Came and TJ Panera have retired from international rugby. Sam Came is defo TJ. It's unknown if he will OPT from November test. The problem is, I'll be honest. Since obviously London Irish folded, it really annoyed me and sort of put me off rugby union a little bit. Love watching it, but it's put a little bit of a bad spin on union, if I'm honest. It's quite disappointing. That's where I am at the moment, to be fair. Gordian, have you ever watched Polish movies? I thought about it since our movie festival has just finished. Crappy as always in the last couple of years, but there are some good Polish movies to see. I've not seen any Polish movies. On Netflix, I did watch 16. Is it 1667 or 16? I can't remember what the year is now. But I did watch that. I didn't watch it in Polish. I actually watched it English dubs, just to enjoy it more, and that was very funny. That I really enjoyed that. I really did. That was good. Raphael, I do like watching your interpretations of Polish cabarets. It is intriguing for me to see how an Englishman will take it in, and as well would say that you had a very good translator for it. Yes, I said 3 translators, all 3 fantastic, really, really good at helping. And what you find is sometimes... So this is the interesting thing. I've watched comedies from the UK. I watched a lot of comedies from Australia, and so we have a similar sense. Now, the interesting thing with watching the Polish cabarets and comedies is actually, yes, it's in a different language, and there's always going to be those insider jokes. You have to know, you have to know the, maybe some other comedies or something specific about the country to understand. But actually, the UK, Australia, and Poland has very similar comedies. They really do have such similar comedies. So although it's in a different language and some of the things you don't get, actually you still get the jokes mostly because it's so similar. Quite dry sometimes, very silly sometimes. So it's very good. Blair says mini golf world championships have recently been streamed. Who the hell does? Since when is there world championships of mini golf? Jesus, Robot Wars is great. Yeah. Hello, Marcin. Hello. Welcome. Thank you so much for joining me, though. If you haven't already, there's only like 4 likes on this, I think. So at least hit the like button, all right? I don't know if it helps. It might help. I don't know. But please do, hit the like button down below. See if that can go up at least. So what else have I been up to? A lot of bowls. We've just finished the outdoor season. Now, lawn bowls is like curling. Just think of it like curling, but you roll a ball on grass or on carpet. Anyway, so done quite well. Just played our first indoor match because in the summer we're outside, winter we're inside, whereas in Australia you're always outdoors pretty much. That's been busy. Obviously, I don't know when I'm next heading off. I'm trying to persuade Charlie to go and have a trip away and film just so she can get a little break. I say a break because filming isn't a break because we're still sort of working. But it's very, very busy at the moment. But everything's going okay. Another thing, we are potentially looking at moving house. So we have got our house on the market to sell. We found a place, but they then sold it before we could get an offer on ours. And now we've possibly found another one. So we are then going to look at that. But moving house is stressful and difficult and annoying and gives you false hope and then you get it crushed. Don't recommend it. Well, I do recommend it, but, it's stressful time moving house. You would think it's a time for joy and fun and happiness, but it's a pain in the arse. Real pain in the arse. But yeah, that's sort of what is going on at the moment. But yeah, videos wise, I've got like I said, I've got. It does seem like the Polish cabarets do pretty well with views, and obviously, if I'm going to be able to pay to do these trips and explore the world, obviously, I normally rely on the reaction channel to make more money to be able to do the trips. So yeah, the reactions do really well, pretty much. However, I don't have any. I don't have any cabarets translated at the moment because my three translators are a little bit busy. So if anyone else wants to translate for me, then you are a legend, basically. Raphael says, agree, similar, but each country colour their own jokes, different colour, and you get to live in it. All my content I do in English, what I'm not perfect, but it's fun. Yes. That's Pixie down there. She's just run off. That's Pixie. She's our oldest cat. Yeah. Well, the funny thing is, Gareth, the house we wanted was a fully detached house, the road down. You've literally been to my house, Gareth. That's the funny thing. We were literally looking, and it was literally the road at the end of ours. So, but they've now sold it. So by the airport potentially, if you know roughly where that is, you'll know. Vieswav, I'm in the process of building new home and moving right now. It's pain mostly. That's awesome though that you're actually building it. What are you eating? Polly waffle bites. Tell me if they're any good.
I've already opened them. They're good.
Oh, okay. That's awesome. It would be cool. Would be cool, right? To have the money and time, because you sort of need the money up front, don't you? I think if you're building your own home, but it could be financially quite good. But if you have the land and build your own, you can almost build it how you want it. Whereas if you're just moving house, it's how it is. You know that. Yeah, you don't really have much choice unless you've got potential to expand your house. But yeah, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool, Viesław. You're going to expand further, visit other places other than Poland, or is Poland the sole focus at the moment? Well, Kian, so what I do, bearing in mind I've not just done Poland, bearing in mind, if you follow the vlog channel. So obviously, hi Fiona. If you think about it, what I've always done on this channel is I've reacted and learned about things because I'm always learning, right? I don't just react and say, ha ha ha, that's very funny. I analyze things and I explore things. So when it came to, and I say this all the time, but when I was exploring rugby union, what did I do? Awesome guy Alex sent me a shirt, and then ended up going to like 3 London Irish games and actually watching. When I obviously learned about Australian rules and then Australia, I went to Australia, went to watch the AFL Grand Final and whatnot, and the following year I went back to Australia, went to the NRL Grand Final. Now, obviously, I went to Poland before in 2012 and 2016 and 2018. So it was a natural move learning about Australia to then learning about Poland because I had already been there and I knew I loved it. So because I find that whatever I'm learning and watching on the reaction channel, because I've got subscribers on that, I can then sort of lean them into the vlogs and those get more views because actually you're asking, am I going to expand further, visit other places other than Poland? But hang on a second. Right, I'm going to do a screen. Stand by. Where am I going? I am just going to do a little screen share. Okay. Screen capture. Stand by. Let's show that. Right. So I'm showing you. Oh, no, I'm not showing you yet. There you go. Now I'm showing you. So This is our vlog channel, Charlie and Rob. Now, annoyingly, it has mostly been Charlie. No, sorry, it's mostly been Rob this year because Charlie's been so busy with work. But if you look at it, that'd be good. I do like chocolate and ice cream, Blair. I do like chocolate and ice cream. No, she is not Charlie from Charlie Bit My Finger. But no, talking about what, it's going to different places. If you actually look, so the last two videos, last location I was in was Poznan. So we obviously did the main the Rynek, the market square, and a little bit around it, including the Cathedral Island. But then obviously we went to Lake Malta and then the Citadel. Before that, it was obviously AEW All In 2024, even though I messed up the bloody sound. I'm so gutted I messed up the sound because basically I got the new DJI mics and I didn't lower the thing enough, and I'm gutted. Especially the fact that I had Simon Miller. Yeah, I know. Tell me about it. Someone needs to work. I do have like 3 businesses anyway. But as you can see, I was in Bosnia. I was in Sarajevo. So I went to Sarajevo, did three videos there. Obviously, we went to Gdansk together. I did Warsaw on my own. But we went to Dublin at the start of the year. We went to Albania at the end of last year as well. A couple of videos from Albania. Obviously, lots of the Australian videos. Charlie, obviously, we did one in London. Charlie did Italy. She's done Portugal. There's Portugal. We did a day at the races, and obviously the London Irish, Bath, like a IKEA one and daily life type ones as well. So actually, though, what you find is that it's normally the topic that I'm looking and reacting at. Just messed up this. Oh, mate, Kieran, I'm so gutted that I messed up. The sound was messed up. But my point is, what I find is that actually it's the location that I'm focusing on my reaction channel that gets most views. So for example, the Poznan video, annoyingly, I'd like them to do better, but 12,000 views after a week. Now, that may still go up, but I've been focusing on Poland. But then in Bosnia, all right, 2,700 isn't awful, but it's not paying for the trip. 617, 360, because I'm not focusing on that area, the videos aren't necessarily getting pushed out because the viewers and subscribers on my channel aren't necessarily as interested. Whereas what I would hope is that actually they are interested in me and Charlie and us. But they all can change, 21,000 from Malbort Castle, and 7,000, 7,000, 8,000, 14,000. That's on 35, the Ultras one. But yeah, amazingly, the Albania one's on 5.4 and 4.9. So it does push a little bit. But yeah, that's the point. So I do explore. But yeah, I've done a lot of exploring, basically. That is literally my point I was making. Hang on. Right, let me catch up with what people are saying. Kitsy, hello to your cat, by the way. It's Lena now. It's a dog now. They're literally switching. Oh, yeah, must be hard, Raphael. But think of what happens at the end. Aussie peeps are awesome, Raphael says. No political correctness and always straight on the point. No, it's not always true. Not always true. Not always true. Gareth, we've been on our place 19 years. Well, the thing is, if your house is nice and you're happy with it and you like it, we just want somewhere slightly with bigger bedrooms and off-road parking, basically. Yeah. Thank you, Vieswav. Speculation while mentioning wrestling real quick. With AEW and with AEW and all NW sides of things being said, Manchester or Birmingham are getting Elimination Chamber. Yeah, I think they are realising. I think like AEW obviously showing what the UK can offer. I think that's probably why WWE are pushing. It'd be disappointing if they have WrestleMania at Wembley. Actually, I think because it's now sort of AEW's territory. It feels like, but yeah. But yeah. So we were literally saying about House Smooth, weren't we? So yeah, we're seeing about how that goes, but it's very stressful. Very, very stressful, I think. But yeah, that's where we are at the moment. I don't think there's anything else. What's going on? Don't know. Trying to get rid of Charlie for a few days. See if she can go on holiday. I say holiday. It's never a holiday. It's a business trip because we're just filming. I think people will see that, especially so. For example, Pavel, who came to the meet and greet literally really quickly to say hello and ask if I wanted to go with him the next day for him to show me around. I think he's someone that then realised actually I'm not just having a holiday. You know, you're constantly thinking about how you're going to shoot. You got to then put on your presenter voice, and it's not easy in terms of it's not just a holiday. You know. See you later, Raphael. Thank you for coming, mate. Thanks, buddy. How long have we got? Only half an hour. Go. Oh. Is it it's got to be an animal, Gareth. It's got to be an animal, mate. Surely. A cat. I'm waiting now in anticipation. Blair, I don't watch WWE anymore. I think it is boring. AEW is what I watch. AEW. So much more fun and exciting and brutal. You want blood. Do you know what I mean? You want blood. You want them cutting themselves. Honestly. If you like hot chocolate, get yourself a velvetizer and then proper chocolate flakes. Oh, incredible. The best hot chocolate, I've got to say. Yeah, I have to say that it's very, very good. Right. Haven't been following you from the start. Of course, you wouldn't have been following me from the start if you're Polish, to be fair. So sorry if you've already answered it. How did it come about that you've got an interest in Poland? I had the same thing when I was learning about Australia. Exactly the same thing. And I always get the same question now. Cafeteria? Cafeteria? Is that just cafe? Probably. Oh, you got to work. Oh, mate. Jeez. Gareth, all I'm going to say is if you've got a working cocker, you must be exhausted. What a mental dog. I hope you take it working for you because they are crazy. Absolutely crazy working dogs. Lots of energy. I've just started walking a working cocker as well. She's mental. Absolutely mental. Right. I'll quickly say one more time. Poland, I went in 2012 because I wanted somewhere where not many English people went. And back then, Krakow didn't have that many English people. Then I went on my stag do in 2016 to Krakow. Then I went again to Charlie to Krakow in 2018. When we started filming vlogs, we went to Krakow again for the fourth time. And then, so obviously my reactions, I learn about places and things. So I learn about rugby, then Australian rules, then Australia. And then I thought as videos were drying up and views were dropping, what can I learn about next? And I thought I have an interest in Poland. I love the place. So Poland it is. So then I started learning about Poland. And then obviously, because I've got the vlog channel as well, Charlie and Rob, please subscribe, please. Desperately, well, I said desperately want 10k. 10k is not a real big target. I want 100k on this channel, and I'd love 50k on the other channel. But it's taking now very long again to get to 50k at least, even on this channel. Anyway, I got ready. I went from about 19,000 to about 40,000 so quick, and then the rest has been really slow. Anyway, so yeah, so what have I now been to Wrocław, Wrocław was my first ever foreign trip away on my own. That was really, really good. So I've been to Wrocław, Gdansk, Krakow, Warszawa, and then obviously got back from Poznan. So there's still places I want to go to, but yeah. Go to Saudi for Riyadh season. Apparently they do lots of help tourism, etc. Well, this whole Riyadh season is weird, isn't it? Why is it Riyadh season? What does that even mean? Obviously, I know they do all the boxing over there, don't they? Because, yeah, which was a shock. Old Tyson losing and then AJ losing. They're never going to fight each other, are they? But, yeah, bloody Arabs are taking over, aren't they? Not in a racist way. I mean, like, trying to take over sports and stuff with all the money. Yeah. Yeah, so there's lots of places. And actually, when I went to Sarajevo, it was simply because it was at the start of the school, like the second week into the school holidays or something like that. I wanted somewhere cheap to go, but it was school holidays, so therefore the prices are more expensive, and Sarajevo was the cheapest place to go. And I thought, screw it. Actually, never would have thought of going to Sarajevo, Bosnia. It was beautiful. What a beautiful place. Highly recommend going somewhere on holiday on your own, and highly recommend going to random places where it's cheap. Just go to somewhere that's cheap. You know, actually, these cheap airlines like Ryanair and Wizz, yes, they take you to weird places, but actually sometimes those places are pretty cool. I don't want to go to London. I sometimes don't want to go to the main cities. Do you know what I mean? I want to go to somewhere a little bit more interesting and fun. So I do highly recommend that. I do highly recommend going on your own to places. It's very, very good. Very, very good. But yeah, that's where we are at the moment, I think. But I don't know where we go next. In Poland, for example, I want to go to Torun, maybe Łódź. I want to go up to. I want to go to Zakopane, which is obviously meant to be beautiful summer and winter. Tell me about it, Kian. Kian, I hate London. Hate London. This year for All In, so last year's All In, the first year of All In Wembley, we got an extra special package. Cost us more. We got a hotel, but the hotel was in like by Tower Bridge, which is nowhere near Wembley. We had the meet and greet thing, which was rubbish, which was by the stadium. So we had to get a tube all the way there, then the tube back, and then the tube back. And it was ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous. This year, because I hate London so much, we literally drove up in our electric car and we paid, I think, £40 to park in Wembley Stadium. Well, not in Wembley Stadium, but the car park next to it outside. So it was brilliant, so much easier. Cheaper it was like if we got the train, it's like £80 plus for the both of us, whereas it was 40 quid plus maybe about 5 quid in electricity for the car. And it means I don't have to go into London because London is a shithole, to put it bluntly. But yeah, I wouldn't go to London. There's so many awesome places that aren't the capital cities. It's like I wouldn't have any interest in going to Paris either. No interest in going to Paris. I've got no interest in Rome. Yeah, Rome doesn't do it for me either. What other capital cities that America, I just no interest in the United States. No interest. I except maybe to watch wrestling, but even then I still don't think I'd push myself to go to the US. I don't want to be shot by someone, do I? Dangerous place. Don't want to be shot. So no real interest in into the States. See, Munich is one of those ones I've not really thought about, but maybe it is just like London, a big old city that, yeah. I did Clash at the Castle 2 years ago, Principality, yeah. It's a lovely place, by the way, but my hotel was down next to the airport. 30 quid to get to the hotel and 30 quid back. Not bad. Cardiff, yeah, I've been to Swansea, but not Cardiff. But Wales is lovely. Especially if you like the Gower and all that, the beautiful scenery, it is lovely. And Welsh people are lovely as well, normally. Generalising, obviously, but yeah, they are normally very nice and friendly. So I'm trying to think where else I want to go. I don't think there is anywhere specific I want to go. Spain doesn't interest me anymore because it's a sort of place touristy, kind of typical Brits go for sun, sea, and sand and all that. Portugal doesn't necessarily interest me either. I think somewhere like Norway, Denmark, that looks like it could interest me actually, because I don't necessarily mind going to somewhere cold. All right, granted, sometimes somewhere hot's nice, but I don't mind exploring in the cold. Not that it is always cold there, but actually, I think somewhere like Norway would be interesting because there's a lot of variety there. Um, there's a lot of history in terms of medieval and ancient history or whatever in Norway. Um, yeah. So Norway, I think what might happen is when I run out of Polish videos or views are really, really drying up, I think my next exploration may be somewhere like Norway. It's interesting. It's Norway is sort of a little bit mystical, a little bit unknown. It's a little bit, um, yeah, I don't know. It's just somewhere that is sort of intriguing me at the moment that I may move on to at some point next. Um, but we'll see. Hopefully, like I said, I still love exploring Poland, and actually, I would still love to explore Australia. But I looked at Australia for like over 2 years, maybe like 3 years. Um, so I was doing a lot of videos, and just comes a time when there isn't anything else to watch. You can see that if anyone knows Eclectic Beard, um, something like that. Yeah, something like that. They have a lot of certain months. It's very dark, isn't it? That's true the other way round as well. It can be quite light for a long period of time, possibly, possibly. Um, yeah, where I don't know where else. I said on the vlog, sometimes it's not necessarily about making the money. It would be great to make the money back that I've spent on the flights and the food and the accommodation. But actually, sometimes it's just about exploring. And if the reaction channel is able to, if the reaction channel is able to allow me and Charlie to explore all these places that we would have never been to before, how amazing is that? So it's not always about making the money on the vlog channel, but in the ideal world, I say this, I've said this for ages, the vlog channel would become our full-time jobs. That would be amazing. Amazing. Just, it would be a sensational thing. Um, but it's not happened yet. So, yeah, I still need more people viewing. Yeah, something to do with the sun alignment that makes it darker later in the year. No shit. Sorry, Kian. Sorry, I didn't realise you were Sherlock Holmes. Yeah, no, of course. Yeah, it's just I think the direction of the Earth and something along those lines, isn't it? It's definitely something along those lines. Hello, Halbis, something like that. All right, Sig. Hang on, I'm looking at Gareth's dog, mates. Yeah, your dog looks like a typical working cocker. That's all I'm going to say. Mental. Literally, it looks like almost identical to the dog that I've just started walking. Interesting. Interesting indeed. Hang on. Well, I've lost the chat. Thank you, Halbis. I just want you come to Tromiasto. Tromiasto? Where's Tromiasto? It's all right, Kian. I'll let you off, mate. I'll let you off this once. Just this once. Where is Tromiasto? I'm Googling. I am Googling. Hold on. Tromiasto. Depends if it's rubbish, mate. If it's rubbish. Where is it? Near Gdansk? Is it just basically Gdansk? I've been to Gdansk at the start of the year, for Christ's sake. Yeah, I've literally, there is a, oh my God, now I have to show you this as well now, don't I? Look at my videos. Hang on. If you are not on my vlog channel, I'm so upset with you people. Go to Charlie and Rob on YouTube, please, and subscribe. Look, we have Gdansk. We have Gdansk and where we went to Westerplatte. We have Sopot and Gdynia. We have Malbork. Go, watch them. Watch them all. Watch them all. If you can watch them on 0.25 speed, that might even help as well. It'll count as like 4 lots of views, I think, or something like that. Yeah, I'd prefer to go. Yeah. I'd prefer to go to Canada than the United States. Yeah, I sort of did get it when I put it into Google. I thought, yeah, try as in 3. Gdansk is awesome. I do like Gdansk. That was really nice. It was really nice. A little bit different to other cities such as Poznan, Krakow, and Wrocław because, yeah, it was a little bit different because like the Rynek is a long one rather than like a square one with like a like with like the markets in the middle and things. So it was a little bit different, but yeah. Where I want to know, where are people from? Anyone that's in this chat at the moment, where are you from? I would like to know. Okay. So I know where Gareth is from. He is from just up from where my dad is. What's it called? I know where it is. It's just up from my dad now. I've forgotten. But where is everyone from? Whereabouts? It is weird, Halbus, that lots of people just like reactions. I sort of watch reactions, to be fair. Leeds. Oh, Messier had a bit of a shocker yesterday, mate. Just so you know. Yeah. Messier did have a shocker. Oh, we're talking about Canada in French part is okay, but English part is going bad, especially Toronto. How dare you? Oh, there's Astro as well. Now you've seen all the animals. Actually, he's not in screen. I get you're from Poland. Whereabouts? What city? What town? Where? Whereabouts? Let me know. Hello, if you've just joined, by the way. If you've just joined, please do hit that like button. And if you haven't already, if you've just literally joined, feel free to subscribe. That would be cool. Yeah, feel free to subscribe. So, Evelina, you're not my stalker person, are you? No, I don't think you are. Same name, but not my stalker. I've got a stalker on here called Evelina as well. From, why are you not calling it the Polish version? Warszawa. Anyway, Gdansk. Good. I'm glad you like my videos from Gdansk. Did you see cafeteria? Is that not just cafeteria in English? Anyway, did you see Charlie's vlogs from their last year? Well, no, not last year. Year before now. Jesus Christ. Or was it last year? Whenever it was. Charlie did a little Christmas market in Gdansk. So actually, she went to Gdansk before me. You're going to have to tell me who they are now, and I'm going to say if I think they are any good or not, if I know who they are. Halbus, tell me. Snowman Frost is from Earth. Congratulations. Wiesław is from Swiebodzice? Bodzice, something like that. Close. 60 kilometers from Wrocław. Live close to Książ Castle. Okay, very nice. I don't know where Książ Castle is, but lovely. Lovely to hear. Come on, talk to me, guys. Talk to me. I want specific locations, especially if I can try and pronounce these places. Leeds was easy, if that helps. Earth was easy as well. Good. Yeah, good. That's awesome that you saw her one as well. Yeah. Yeah. I think we've done the most vlogs episodes from Wrocław, but that's because I've been twice. And then Gdansk is probably the second one if you include Sopot and Gdynia. Nope, I'm not interested in stalking. Good, good, good. I do have a stalker, and she is called Evelina. That's all I'm going to say. But it's not you. You're a good Evelina, not the crazy one. Well, Halbliss, how about you subscribe anyway? How about you just subscribe to the vlog channel anyway? And then you can be like, get to know me, and I can teach you things about the places you live and you know about, but you don't know about. Książ is the third biggest castle in Poland. Hey, no one remembers second place, let alone third place, mate. No one remembers third place, honestly. Honestly, you got to up your game. You got to expand that castle, mate. Got to expand that castle. It's funny. It's funny because actually Malbot Castle is the largest castle by area size or something like that. So many people are like, "Oh no, it's not the largest castle in the world." I'm like, everything says it is. It's the largest by, like, grant it's not ridiculously high or anything like that, but it's the largest by square footage or something like that. To be fair, Halbliss, I do eat a lot of food on the vlog channels. So, I do eat a lot of food on the vlog channels, if that helps. I do drink a lot of cider on the vlog channels. Yeah, the recent videos, I do have a paperclip I'm just going to fiddle with. On the vlog channels, so I actually did the first one was eating I can't remember what it's called now, pish, I think. And the beef and that was actually just from the vlog channel, but I just did the food bit and did it on the reaction channel as well, just as a separate video. And same with the St. Martin's croissant, the rogal something. Yeah. But your castle is, okay, I'm going to Google it now. I'm going to Google it. I'm literally going to have it on the screen share as well. And people can decide as well, I suppose. So it was called, what was it called? Hang on. Let's get it. Let's try. Let's see what this looks like. Oh, it does look quite nice. It does look quite nice. But is third place enough? That's the question. Is third... Oh, it does look nice. That does look... I'll give you that. Yeah, I will give you that. That does look quite nice. Is it a castle, though? Is it a... Yeah, I suppose it's a castle with, like, a big house on the top of it. Yeah, that's quite impressive. Yeah. Świętomaczyński. That's the one. Okay, I'm looking. Is that it as well? It does... Is it a... Yeah, I suppose it is a castle, because there's sort of walls there, isn't there? And it's sort of raised up, but it sort of also looks like a manor house. Like a Polish manor house or something. That's interesting. Tourists flock to Książ Castle. I see Forbes couldn't write Polish properly. Książ Castle in Poland as underground Nazi gold train discovered. Wow. Does it still have gold in there? That's the question. It does look very fancy. Maybe we will have to take a trip here. Very green. Wow. But it does look like a lot of tourists go there. Looking at, like, the pictures there are a lot of tourists down there. Interesting. Very grand. So where is it on a map? Let's have a look. That sounds really weird, Halbliss, because you've literally put someday I will cock something for you too. That's weird. Creepy. I assume you mean cook. Right, let's zoom out. Very green. Okay, where is it? It's not really close to anything, though, is it? Like, it's not close to any major city. Wrocław. See, 60 kilometers. How? I do want to go to Wrocław again at some point. How far is it from Wrocław? Well, you wouldn't want to take public transport. That's all I'm going to say. Public transport would take 8 hours. and 42 minutes. By car, it's an hour and 6 to drive. Jesus Christ. It is in the middle of nowhere, mate. That's all I'm going to say. Middle of nowhere. Yeah. Middle of nowhere. And what's that castle next to it? What is that next to it? Oh, it's just a ruined castle. Ah, it's just a castle in ruins. Okay. What is Dolina Chidzinski? What is that? Are there reviews for it? Fantastic, extremely charming place. Oh, hello. Okay, I'm just looking at... I don't know what I'm looking at now. That is like an hour away. Jesus. It does look a lovely castle, though. It does look like a lovely castle. What else? What is Svibodsice? What does it look like? What's a nice little town clock? Town hall? That looks quite nice. That doesn't look that nice. It looks nice. Looks quite pretty. Looks... Oh, there's old John Paul. Looks quite pretty. Small, but pretty. Looks very small. Yeah. It does look quite small there, mate. In where you live. I think that's where you said you live. Snowman Frost. One of Polish medieval rulers, Władysław Łokietek, identified Germans by ordering them to say something. Are you brave enough to take this test? Hang on, let me actually see it. Let me be able to read it properly. Soczewica koło Miele Młyn. I did it. What does it mean? That's the question. Did I say something bad? I'm now going to Google Translate. Lentil Wheel Mill. It's Lentil Wheel Mill. Soczewica koło Miele Młyn. Okay. Bit random there. That's all I'm going to say. God. Weird. Very, very weird. But thank you. God. Hang on. What was I going to say? I don't know. Yeah, see? Very good. My Polish is brilliant, isn't it? My Polish is brilliant. I would like to think So when I was in Poznan, I did practice a lot of... I did do a lot of Polish speaking. I didn't speak much English. And it's lovely when people then speak back to you in Polish because they don't realise you're not Polish. That's quite a nice feeling. But... yeah, it just because I don't have the everyday because I don't have Polish people to speak to every day, it's quite hard to learn. Have I had budyń? I assume you mean pudding in English, but budyń, yeah. And kisiel. I don't know what kisiel is. What is kisiel? Oh, yes. Hang on. Stand by. Well, as you can see, yes, we do. These are awesome, by the way. These are awesome. Okay, so these are a really, really good, quick pudding to have, dessert to have, right? Oh, Hubert, thank you so much. That is incredibly kind of you. Thank you so much, my friend. That means a lot. That means a lot. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah. What am I saying? You said, have I tried pudding? Okay. Oh, I can like it. Oh, I can like it. That's exciting. Let's type legend. There you go. Get a little response. Yes. So we've got, this is what Charlie got recently, but hasn't actually tried. Stellające owocowe kubek. That's what she's tried, but she hasn't actually tried it yet, but that looks quite nice. Passion fruit, is that, I think? These are really nice. The salted caramel, they are very nice. Very, very good. This is quite good, but it's quite like rice puddingy in the fact that it is quite... It doesn't go smooth. That's really good. I haven't tried that one yet. The słodka chwila. I assume that's like creamy with the raspberry. This is what Charlie has had. Yeah, that's what Charlie's had. That's all right. That's like a wet jelly. That's like a wet jelly. Sort of caramel. That's just some, yeah. But obviously I've had the chocolate as well. They are really good. And the good thing about them is, over here, they are like 59p or 79p, 89p. So they are cheap. In Poland, when I was over there in Poznan, I actually saw... I actually did see them for like half the price. It's like 30p, 40p or something like that. So they're actually so much cheaper in Poland, but obviously they import them, so adds a slightly. So I will give you a crazy but very tasty idea. Mix budyń śmietankowy with kisiel truskawkowy. Hang on, do I have them? I don't think I have them. No. I have kisiel. Obviously, I have raspberry. I have smak śmietanka. Or should I say? Oh, I'm confused now, and I probably won't remember. Okay. Which one did he say? I don't know. What one's śmietankowy? Hang on. Śmietankowy. Google Translate. Cream. Okay. Mix cream. I did have cream. Yeah, I did have cream. Śmietanka. That's what they call it. Śmietanka. Okay. That one. Are we saying with that one? Is that what we're saying? I don't think I have... I don't have strawberry, so... I don't... Yeah, truskawkowe is strawberry. I only have raspberry. So maybe I should mix those two. Yeah. But they're so easy because they're with boiling water, and it's so easy. But they don't taste like they're... Well, the budding ones, they don't taste like they're water, so it's really, really good. Yeah. Right, sorry. Anyway, let's get back to it. Motto. I don't know what the first two letters say. Anyway. Hi, Rob. Awesome to catch a live stream. Greetings from Germany. From a German with Polish background. Awesome. We got a German in the... Do not mention it. Do not mention the war, guys. Okay, it's insensitive. Jet Crew made that, and after watching their video a few years ago, I just made it too, and that was tasty. I started mixing it all the time. Nice. I may have to give it a try. Kisiel. Kaya. Do you not know what kisiel is? I don't know what kisiel is either, but it's like a wet jelly. Yeah, sort of like a wet jelly, I think. What does it Kissel. It literally doesn't even translate into English, I don't think. No, it doesn't even translate to English, to be fair. Have you thought about playing and streaming some Polish video games? Witcher Trilogy, Cyberpunk, Dying Light, Frostpunk, This War of Mine, etc. I have played Cyberpunk. I didn't want to pay for it, so I got a cracked version. That was all right, actually. Apart from a few bugs, it was all right. Never played Witcher. Never even heard of Dying Light. And Frostpunk. Frostpunk is the city builder thing, isn't it, I think? Yeah, I've seen videos of it. But I haven't even had time. I used to play games every night. Now I don't. It's ridiculous. Crazy. Rob, you should Google Kevin Aston. He is a Brit who moved to Poland in the 90s. He was on a Polish TV, a firefighter who now runs a British restaurant in Kielce. You should reach out to him. Hang on. Who you really trying to get me to go to Kielce? Let's have a look. What's his name? Kevin Aston. Let's see. Does he have a YouTube channel? That is the question. Let's Google his name. Let's YouTube. I say Google his name. YouTube is basically the same as Google, isn't it? Got some old videos. Okay. Should we get it on the screen capture and then let's get the desktop sound up, shall we? Okay. This is Kevin Aston. That can't be him. He's speaking bloody good Polish. Basically, don't put water on fat. I knew that. Okay, no. Okay, hang on. Kevin Aston. Is he just going to be speaking Polish? Is this who we're on about? Yeah, see?
Nie, ja byłem tutaj w Kolbuszowej nieraz.
He sounds Polish. He can't be English. That literally even sounds like a Pole. That's bizarre. That is bloody bizarre. Can't be. Anyway, okay. Bizarre. Right. Let's scrap that plan. His English, his sounds completely Polish. You wouldn't even know he was English, for Christ's sake. That is incredible. Yep, it is good with sweet cream. Okay. I might try the raspberry and the cream. Maybe I'll try that later on for a dessert before bed. Hi, Rob. Greetings from Poznan. Hello, Wojciech. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. I hope you... Wojciech, have you watched my vlogs from Poznan on my vlog channel? That is the question for you. I remember him from the program Europe Can Be Liked. Okay. What is that, a program? Never even heard of it. The funny thing is, though, if you think about it, is how many English programs would potentially be on Europe or Poland, whereas how many Polish programs would you be able to see in England? Interesting little topic for you. Yeah, don't think you would you? So, how long have we been? 1 hour and 8 minutes. Well, welcome if you're still here. We've had like 26 likes, so thank you so much for that. I said we sort of had over 20 odd people here at once, but thank you so much. A program in which foreigners living in Poland performed. Okay, did they speak Polish or did they speak English? You have to tell me that now. That was Kevin. He is a British and speaks fluent Polish. He was on a program Europa. Yes, Europe is like that. That's what Kaya just said. Yeah. Okay. Interesting. Very interesting. I have never seen it. Maybe I'm going to have a look. Right. I'm going to look. Okay. But did they speak in English or did they speak in Polish? Because if they speak in Polish, I can look at it and that'd be awesome. I've got a feeling they spoke in Polish. Let's see.
Chyba, że nie.
Ty pomocy. Przepraszam.
tutaj, no przecież
All I can say is this looks an
nie jestem
absolute
w
mess.
stanie brać udział w tym programie, wiesz, naprawdę. No widziałeś, tragedia.
A propos manekinów, jakbyś
It looks an absolute chaos. Absolute chaos. I don't think I'm going to be able to follow that. What's going on here?
Co wy wiecie o dobrej zabawie?
Dobrze, że nie miałeś...
15 lat
Okay.
później. Premiera w sobotę o 25 w dwójce.
Sobota, something Saturday. Saturday something. Okay, bizarre. Not very helpful if it's in Polish, though. That, you know, that's all I'm going to say. Prefer if it was in English. Yeah. Okay. Why am I? Oh. Ugh. All right. Well, I think we'll probably end it fairly soon. So if anyone has any more questions for me, if you have any more questions, then please do speak up. Speak up, ask away. We're not going to be live much longer because I might have to go mix these two together for my dessert. I had a mixed grill earlier, so I'm, need something sweet inside me. Yeah, so questions go. Come on, hit me. Not literally. God, my subscribers are down. Come on. That's rubbish. Ugh. Is there any questions? Also on the on our vlog channel, go to the community page, and I want to do a Q&A video, especially as we're approaching 10,000. So maybe we can do like a 10,000 subscriber Q&A if we actually get there anytime soon. So on the vlog channel, go over there and ask any questions that you may want to ask, and you may be featured in a video. Yeah, and ask any questions on here. Yes, Kaya, I am in the UK. Actually, I find it weird because actually I wouldn't say... yeah, it might be about Saturday, unless I go to the rugby league, because other Gareth has just asked me if I want to go because he can get it for like 30 quid a ticket. But Old Trafford is a dump, and they were dickheads last time. Yeah, this is a funny one because I would say I live in England, but I think since doing YouTube and speaking to people from around the world, I find myself saying the UK more, but I would always say I'm English, not British. So that's interesting. But yeah, Star Trek or Star Wars, Doctor Who is out of the question. If it's either of them, it's Doctor Who, mate. I love Doctor Who. I've literally watched it since it started again in early 2000s. And I love it. I got Charlie into it and everything. I love Doctor Who. Even though they do seem to solve the problems very quickly in Doctor Who. They really do. Baddie drags out a baddie coming in, and then they fix the problem like that. It's ridiculous. Oh, you've been okay, Kaya. I want to know roughly where. Yeah, do Gareth. Kaya, whereabouts in England do you live, or the UK do you live? Depends if you're in Scotland or Wales or Northern Ireland. Yeah. As Viesław says, I was in Westerplatte, so I do know a little bit, and obviously I could see hell. But actually, hell doesn't look like it's that far away, but it is. It's a long trip to hell. Yeah, I want to know where Kaya's living now, though. Bedford. Where is Bedford? I've heard of Bedford, but do I know where it is on a map? No. I'm Googling now. Bedford. Where is Bedford? Hertfordshire? Hertfordshire? Where is it? Northampton. Oh, that's quite far up. I say it's quite far up. Actually, it's not as far as Birmingham. Bedford is just above, between Northampton and Luton. I've obviously got to Luton quite a lot because it seems to be the place that I fly out of most. Bedford. Hello, Christoph. Is there any other Polish people on here? Because obviously there's a few Polish people on here. Are there any other Polish people that are on here that now live in the UK or England or whatever? Let me know. Thanks, Kai. I appreciate it. Hopefully, by me watching a lot of the stuff, you're either learning as well stuff you didn't know, or actually it's that nostalgia thing of certain things that you've seen in the past that you can't watch again for the first time, but you get a little kick from me watching it for the first time. Yeah. But is there anyone else on here that is Polish but actually now lives in England or the UK? How much stereotypic is Englishman in New York? What? What is Englishman in New York? Does German Polish count? Do you live in the UK? I thought you said you live in Germany. What was that? Christoph from Poznan. Have you seen my last vlogs from Poznan? Yeah. I hope you've watched Charlie and Rob. Right, literally, hang on. Right there, go to Charlie and Rob and check out the vlogs from Poznan. I have a lot of connections and some family in the UK. Well, let's be honest, half the population in the UK is Polish. Not quite. I don't know, Christoph. Yeah, I don't know. I don't even know if I've heard of it. Well, literally the question? The question was, Moto, was does any Polish people live in the UK? What? There's no Germany. There's no mention of Germany. Niemcy. Is that right? Have I said it wrong? Germany in Polish, Niemcy, or in German, Deutschland. Am I saying it right? Or is Niemcy a colour? Bugger. I'm getting confused. I'm confusing myself, really. Volksdeutsche? Volkswagen? That's all I really know. I don't know why I'm copying that. I need to translate. I don't even think that translates into English. Saneshi lives in Lublin. Would you recommend Lublin, Saneshi? That is the question. Would you recommend a trip to Lublin? Is there much? I know who Sting is, for example, but I don't know if I've heard that song. Someone's a good thinker. No, Moto. The thing is, what you find is, and when we went to Australia, we went obviously Australia 2 years in a row. We spent 3 weeks there both times, and people quite often said, "Yeah, I was right then, Niemcy." So I was right. Get in. I just doubted myself. Yeah, people say, "Oh, would you move?" Hello from Wrocław. Welcome, Piotr, or Peter in English. Yeah, people say, "Oh, would you move to Australia?" No. And actually, people say, "Would you move to Poland?" No, because actually, home is home. Moving to another country is a big step, right? I would struggle to even move to another city in my country. Moving to another country is a very, very big step. So unless you have a specific reason, maybe for work or a loved one, you've met the love of your life or whatever, maybe. But actually, it's too much of a big step. And home is home. It's like, yes, it's all really nice sleeping in a hotel bed sometimes, but actually, it won't beat your own bed. And that's sort of the way I look at it. It's great to visit lots. Because you get that little buzz every time you go. But actually, no, I don't think I would. To be honest. Yeah. But that's the thing. People, home is your home. So, yeah. Rob, have you been to Krakow? 4 times. you can see it on the vlog channel. Yeah, it's on the vlog channel. I did. How many trips have I got in the vlog channel to Krakow? I think it's only one trip in 2021, but I've been to Krakow. Was the first, second, and third place in Poland that I went to. Yeah, exactly, Kaya. Like, right, Kaya. Why did you move to England? What was the reason you moved to England? Because it's it's still not your home, as in terms of emotionally, you're probably still attached a lot to Poland. Hence why you watch my videos. Yeah, Saneshi, there you go. There's places you love, but you wouldn't move there because it's not your home. It's tricky. And hi Rob, I'd like to suggest YouTube channel Love My Poland. It's a perspective of an American man living in Poland for some time, even if it's not for reaction, but your own watch. I have actually watched his videos, quite a few of them, and I've done some reactions to his videos as well. So there you go. I have done some. You just got to look back. I've got a lot of videos on my channel. A lot of videos. Like, it's ridiculous how many videos I've got on my channel, to be fair. Like, insane. Like, how many have I got? Does it tell me on my channel? I have 1,500 videos on my channel in the space of, when did I start? Over 3 years ago, basically. Over 3 years ago, and I've got over 1,500 videos. That is ridiculous. Christ alive. When I started, I was doing like 2-3 videos a day. What was I doing? Christ. So, Marto, were you born in Poland? If so, why are you now living in Germany? And I said, Kaya, why did you move to the UK? Was it money? Was it a love of your life? What was it? I want to know. I'm interested now. I was going to go off soon, and now I'm interested in people's lives and why they moved. It's not quite as big as moving to Australia. I'll tell you that for nothing, because Australia is in the middle of nowhere. Hello, woo-woo. Wo-wo? It's more wo-wo, isn't it? 'Cause it's not double O. Hello. Finding a better job. That is quite often money, especially years, probably less so now, depending on what job you're in. But I think that is the main reason normally why a Pole would move to the UK or to England or whatever. Because, yeah, financially you're probably better off. And it's like a lot of like, especially before when things, weren't quite as good. Maybe 20 years ago, for example. Poles would move over here to work to send money back to their family. Same as Romanians. We got a lot of Romanians that do it as well. See you later, Vietwav. See you later, mate. Yeah, that'd be awesome. That would be awesome, buddy. Yeah, a lot move over because they can then send money back because the value of the pound is better than whatever the currency is of their home country. Okay. Interesting. Anything else? Does anyone have any more questions? Any more topics they want to talk about before I head off? It's been, an hour and nearly 24. Let me know. Anything else we've got to say? Quick. Otherwise, I'll literally, if someone comments, I may end up then going on a longer rant and a tangent. If no one answers, I am heading off. That's all I'm going to say. It's brutal like that. It's brutal. It's really cutthroat. That's the word. Cutthroat. I think. Anyway. Once again, if you haven't liked, please do like. It might help. I don't really know. Engagement and all that, isn't it? Saying that YouTube is a mystery. I tell you what, it's funny because it's not funny actually. But on the vlog channel, the recent video where I was going around Lake Malta and the Citadel, the second video, the click-through rate is up. It's good. The watch time is good. The views, not so good. Okay, we got some more. Good. Raphael says, is living in the UK getting more difficult? I don't know. I think maybe for some, but I think it's more of a global problem in inflation, and wages aren't keeping up with inflation. Hi, Kotsided. That's a weird name. But I think that's more of a global problem than actually just a UK problem. Personally, we're doing fine. We've both got, obviously I've got my businesses. Charlie's got a really decent job. Yeah, so I think we're fine. So it's hard to tell if you're not experiencing it, it's hard to tell. So we're fine. That's all I'm gonna say. I suppose things are more expensive, and my wages haven't necessarily gone up because I don't really take a wage. It's whatever people pay me, I suppose. But yeah, a lot of Polish people moved some time ago, and they think to this day that Poland is no country to live in. Yeah, potentially. I think nostalgia is interesting because nostalgia can play tricks on you. Normally, I hope I'm still going. My screen's just crashed. Let's try. Oh, I'm still going. Yeah, nostalgia is a weird one because it can play tricks on you. So yeah, favorite Polish dish. Pączki, should I say pączki? Especially fresh pączki. Oh heaven. Polish cheesecakes. Oh, to die for. I loved Polish baked goods. Like they're incredible. Sweet pierogies, all right. Yeah, but probably the sweet desserts because, like, I've got a sweet tooth for sure. Marto, what is the plans with the channel? As in, what content would you like to react to others than cabaret memes? So, as I've said earlier that actually, there's going to be some stage where I have to stop doing Polish content because I'm going to run out of Polish content. And therefore I'll have to move on to something different. It'll probably be another company. So it would, another country, not country. And I'm possibly thinking about Norway if I do, because it just intrigues me. Kotstead, be sure to supplement all vitamins and minerals when in nostalgia mode. Yeah, very important. I love how you spelt vitamins. You've literally done an English word with a Polish W instead of a V. Do Polish people not use V? They don't, do they? There is no V in Poland. Like a V. That shape, that's a V. I shouldn't really be doing that because that's bad English. That's swearing in English. Yeah, honestly, fresh pączki and cheesecake. Oh. A Queen's cheesecake is amazing, which uses like a cake dough bottom, and you sprinkle the cake dough on top. Oh, so good, so good. Yeah, like I said, I've got literally a load more cabarets, for example, right? So if I look in my ice drive, which is my cloud server with my, basically I've got 3 folders for my 3 guys doing the translation who, as I said, are awesome. But obviously it's waiting for them to do them. One has got 5 translations to do of different cabarets and things. One's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 to do. Christ. And one has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 to do. Oh no. Take 3 of them out. 5 to do. Because I've done them. That was the Tsera Pazura. How do I delete them? I think it's that. Yes, it is. I did do that, didn't I? Yes. So yeah, I've got like quite a few to do, but it's just waiting for them to be translated, to be fair. And obviously you don't want to be rude and push people to translate stuff. Yeah. I have tried a lot. I said you'll see them a lot. me trying the different foods in Poland. You'll see a lot on the vlog channel. So, for example, głąbki, which I thought was disgusting because it's just cabbage. Who the hell likes cabbage? Cabbage is crap. Cabbage is vile. It's just bland and boring. And, yeah. Bye, Sanashi. Nice to see you. To be fair, I almost have become the bold and bankrupt of Poland, haven't I, really? He does a lot of communist stuff. I seem to be doing a lot of communist stuff, but that's partly just because Poland has a lot of communist stuff. But yeah. But no, I don't like... Thing is, I'm not a fish fan. I don't mind shellfish, sorry, but I don't really like fish. And obviously Poland has like the flaki and oh god, that sounds disgusting. Anyway, so you have that, and I said I don't like sauerkraut. I love ogórki, gherkins and whatnot, but I don't like sauerkraut. It's very much an acquired taste, so that's not something I necessarily like. But you guys are brought up on it, so it's you like it because you brought up on it. You don't know any different, or your taste buds have adapted to that food. But it's Charlie doesn't mind it. I don't think. Like Charlie would happily have the głąbki. But yeah, I know. I don't know where's Bold at the moment. He's going up the Ganges. Is it? He's going up the Ganges River in Cambodia. Wherever it is, he's going up. He was in Cambodia. I saw his video the other day with what's his name, the dictator bloke that murdered everyone, Pol Pot. Yeah, but just the thought of it, mate. The thought of flaki. Oh god, it's like the thought of black pudding over here. Oh god, why would I want to eat blood and that? Because there's the soup that is blood, isn't it? Oh. Weird. Moto, scroll back, mate, and you'll see. I've said it so many times. I wanted to go to Poland. I wanted to go somewhere with a friend in 2012 that didn't have many English people, and Krakow didn't have many English people. 10 years later, it has loads of English people, basically. But yeah, that's why. That is why. Right, well, I'm going to head off. It's been just over an hour and a half. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for the questions. Awesome to have you. I think I need to do this more again because a lot of people clearly come on here like, oh, I didn't realise you do lives. Well, I do. But I haven't done recently. But it's a nice way to actually interact with you guys. It's a nice way to see your names and then get familiar with your names as well, and then recognise, oh, that I know that person and all that. So I will try and do more. I'll try and get Charlie involved as well, because she sometimes joins me, because obviously she makes appearances on the channel, although it's called Rob Reacts. She does make some appearances. We do have a vodka tasting video to do as well. Yes. The last vodka tasting video was fun, but Charlie's been resistant because she doesn't want to get drunk again. So yeah, we had Soplica last time. That video did quite well. That was good fun. And now I've got Liebelski. Is it Liebelski? Whatever, it's in the fridge. So I've got like 7 this time instead of 6. Oh, God, I'm going to get pissed. Anyway, thank you so much. Have a lovely rest of your evening. You guys, it's what, 8:30 over there, so you've got a little bit of time. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. Subscribe to the vlog channel. Watch the videos, because that is really where we want to push. We really want to push. Get to 10,000 by the end of the year at least. This channel would like to get to 50,000 by the end of the year, but I don't think it will. That's awkward. Squapter, because I'm heading off now. But you can go back and watch the rest of it before. Thank you so much. Subscribe, subscribe. Actually, I need to double check. Hang on. Translate. I'm literally just hanging on, aren't I? Like and subscribe. What the fuck? This is Google Translate is saying polub I zasubskrybuj. Polub I zasubskrybuj. I didn't think that's what it was. What's that then converted back? Like and subscribe. Polub I zabub. Oh my god. Zasubskrybuj. Zasubskrybuj. That is really hard to say. There's just a disaster. So I was sort of right. I thought it was lajkucha a subskrybucha. Something like that. I need to hang on. Sorry, before I go, let's try. Lajkucha a subskrybucha. That. No, it can't. I don't know how to spell it. I'm sure when I first started learning Polish, it was that. Anyway, no, it's a disaster. Polub I zasubskrybuj. That's really hard to say. I don't even think I'm going to bother anymore. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you stick around for videos about Poland. Look back if you haven't seen. There'd be loads. Zasubskrybuję. 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 There you go. Close enough. Thank you so much. Have a good evening if you're English. Do widzenia if you are Polish. Good eye if you're Australian, if you're still here, but you shouldn't be. You should be in bed. But thank you so much. I will catch you next time. And now this is the awkward moment where I find the end stream button. Hang on. Right.